Hi everyone, my name is Paul, and today I'm going to introduce the Huawei Campus OptiX solution, which is actually part of the F5G, and it is based on the POL, Passive Optical Line technologies, and it leads fiber to industrial scenarios like the mining, oil and gas, transportation, and manufacture. And to better demonstrate the application of this solution in mining industry, here we designed a coal mine demo. And in this demo, we have the data center on the ground, and underground we have two layers. So the up layer, we deployed the campus OptiX solution, and the lower layer, we deployed the traditional industrial Ethernet solution. So what the advantages of the campus OptiX? So I will give you three key points. So firstly, campus OptiX applies a flattened network architecture, and it has only got two layers. So the first layer is the core layer, and the second layer is the access layer. And between the core and the access is totally passive, which means we have only passive optical fibers and passive ODN boxes and splitters in between the two layers. So what's the value of this feature? It will reduce the active equipment in the aggregation layer. We can see in the traditional solution, there are many active devices in the aggregation layer. And in my use case, any active equipment underground will require an explosion-proof tank to protect the device. And we know that this explosion-proof tank is very expensive. So in this way, we can save money for our customers. And secondly, we know that in traditional solution, all fibers need to be spliced. And we know that underground splicing fiber is a very risky action because there are some gas in underground. And so splitting fiber requires a very restricted environment. We have to do a lot of work before we do the splicing operation. So in order to solve this problem, we applied the pre-connected ODN solution in our campus OptiX solution, which means we do not to do any fiber splicing underground. So this will save a lot of time for our customer. And thirdly is that we know that underground, the operation area is dynamic, which means when we finish this area, we will move to next area. And during the movement, the fiber links behind the equipment is very easy to get fault or broken. And traditionally, we don't have a very efficient way to do the troubleshooting. And it normally takes a very long time for our customer to do the troubleshooting, to find the fault location. And so the operation and the production will be interrupted for a very long time. And so what we did in our solution is that we applied an intelligent fiber fault diagnosis system, which is based on the OTDR technology. So what kinds of services can the campus OptiX solution support in the main core use case? So I will give you three examples. So firstly, we can support the remote operation. So we will carry all the data from underground to upground to the ground. So here, this is a remote operation, a demo. So we can move the workers from the dirty and risky underground area to the conditioned on-ground office. So this will make the working area more safe and more comfortable. And secondly, we know that all the data from the sensors underground, including the temperature, the humidity, or gas concentration, and some other video surveillance data, can be carried by our campus OptiX solution from the underground to the data center on the ground, and then display them on the control center. Here we can see in the control center, we can not only see the real-time data, but also we can see the historical data. So now I will simulate a gas concentration alarm to see what we can do here. So here we got an alarm. This is a gas alarm. So in the center, we detect this alarm very quickly, and then it switch on the fan. So and sometime later, after the fan is switched on, the gas will gas back to a normal level, and so it's very safe to continue the work. And thirdly, what we can do is I will show you the fiber diagnosis system. So I will push this button to simulate a fiber fault in this area, and in the control center, the software will discover the fault and starts a diagnosing. So now it is diagnosing the fiber fault, and now we have the location of this fault. And so now we can send an engineer to fix this in the fault location. I just finished the introduction of this demo here, but we know that all the products in this demo are miniatures. So here, I have the physical products. So on the bottom is the industrial ONU, which can work under 70 degrees. And it also has got the Ethernet ports and some serial ports to carry all the data from the new and the old sensors. And this is the OLT. We have the service cards here, and also this card is used for the fiber diagnosis system. It's actually an OTDR board. And this is the ODF, is a pre-connected ODF, and those are the pre-connected cables. So it will connect to the pre-connected ODM box. Okay, that's all of my introduction today. Thank you for joining us. Thanks.